Hello everybody and welcome back to Colony Survival, where you might notice there's been a couple of very small changes. I pulled down the wall there. Remember last time we were making this this whole area? I pulled down the wall, popped in 2 wheat fields and put a wall across there, and then realised that I wasn't recording. No! So you haven't missed much. You've missed me pulling down a wall and putting up another wall over there. So luckily I can fairly easily explain to you what I've been doing. Also, I've put in another workshop over here as well, because I decided these guys were not working fast enough. Now, one thing that we're really needing at the moment is these coated planks to keep our research going forward, and they just don't seem to want to make them right now. There's none in the stockpile, and it's very annoying. Also, I think the stoves keep needing to be made. The wood coating needs to be made. Pretty much other than that, everything else is pretty on point, pretty on track. I'm just letting them get on with it. Hopefully, they should start getting onto the wood coating today. In fact, I'm just going to lower the crate number to like 3. Why would we need more than 3 at once? We shouldn't really at this point in the game anyway. So the other thing that I did was did a little tweak over here to the not a big thing, but I did a little tweak to the olive oil, so that the grinder would make like 100. The reason I want that is that I want to have enough in a stockpile that the wood coating can be made, and also we're using it in a couple of cooking recipes now, so I feel like that's kind of important. Good, so everything's green now, so they're going to be working on the wood coatings. I'm just going to prioritize them. We don't need to prioritize the stove. Honestly, I don't even think they should be making adobe, because that's going to use the wood coating up and I need it for planks. If we need that later on, then, or adobe, I don't know what that's really supposed to be called. But if that is needed later on, then I'll make an adjustment. So at the moment we have 2 wood coating in the stockpile. Are you making wood coating? Yes, you are. Where did your friend go? Did you have to go get some food or something? Now there's a good point. Maybe it would be a good idea, because I think they're going over here and down here to go and see the grocer. Oh, why can't you just... Whatever, stand wherever you want, I don't care. But it might be a good idea not to have them go down the stairs and up the stairs and down the stairs and up the stairs all day to go to the grocery. So it might be a good thing to even just employ one more grocer over here. The less they've got to walk around, the more stuff that they can just do. I'm going to put one there. And that means I need another bed. Ouch. So I'll put the bed back over here. I know, it's a terrible place to have a bed, but whatever. We're going to make some more bedrooms pretty soon, honestly. And then I'll just employ another grocer, and then hopefully that means that when they run off there, they don't have as far to go. They're all my jobs. So I've got 52 colonists now, all doing cool stuff. Do you not have any cabbages left? Oh no, we're low on cabbages. How's that? So how's the cabbage field doing? Oh, he's harvesting some right now. Might be an idea then for the last field in this section to be another cabbage field. We've got a lot of bread being made. The calories are going down as well. Like, quite seriously. I need to keep a real eye on that, because, you know, I've got 500,000 calories, it's fine. But I don't like to see that number dropping too much. Diplomacy? Oh, that's multiplayer diplomacy, I think. Right, so. Let's get me in a wheat field. No, not a wheat field. Sorry, a cabbage field. So they can make all the fancy noms. And they basically said this strip down here, I can use this for things like if I do need any extra, like chicken, So put beds wherever, just beds everywhere. So just beds, just so many beds. I don't even care. I just need the more colonists to do the thing. So what I was saying is that I can use this area as maybe, I was gonna possibly put olives there, and then I realised I had loads of olives, but we didn't have much olive oil, so it's like, okay, we don't actually need any more of that. But if I need something like extra chickens or extra beehives, they can go in this area here, or they can go in strips down there, because that's just an extra bit of space. I've just basically filled the space I've been given here. So you can see that I've gone all the way to the edge of the green zone. And you can see that the extra space, I've got extra space on the other side, to the right hand side. And then we've got extra space at the front of the camp as well, which can be used for any extra space I need for buildings or whatever I want to do, really. I think it would be lovely to make the center part there into like a big castle or something. But sometimes I struggle with this game to make the bigger buildings look nice. So I've got to be a little bit careful of that. Alright, let's see how they're doing now. Do we have... Oh yes, we do. We have a technologist table, or at least we can make one ourselves. Yes, I would love one. Thank you very much. So we got the coated wood finally. Wonderful. Right. Okay, I'm gonna put that in next to the scientist. I may even have two. Everything needs science bags now. So I'm actually thinking two. And then let's go and work on some bedrooms. I think a crate there probably won't work because I won't be able to access it. A crate there maybe would be useful. No, let's just change all this about. Put a crate in between two workbenches, which is still on my hotbar. And then put scientist, crate, technologist, crate. They need somewhere to put their science bags once they've made them. And then tailor, crate. I could change it around. If I need to put something else in, it'll be crate, tailor. And do you know what I might even do is put wooden blocks into the corners just to make it look a bit like it's a big sort of surface or something. There you are. So it looks a bit more like everything has a purpose. You could almost put cupboards around the top as well. But no, I think we're good there. I think we're fine. And when they wake up tomorrow, they'll be making me, hopefully, some of these bags. So it needs copper tools, bronze plate, bricks, linen bag. Let's see what we've got. Copper tools. Should have plenty of those. 5. Okay, we might need to up the limit on copper tools, I think. And then it was copper plates. Or bronze plates, I imagine. Tools, plates. Bricks and linen bags. Let's have a quick look at that. So bricks, we've got a few. And linen bags. Taylor's been making 10. Okay, fine. So let's just up the limits on these. So the linen bags, 60. Okay. That's weird. It's green, but it's like, okay. So we want to make sure there's plenty of copper tools. So it's asking for 5. I'm going to double that to 10. And just see how that goes. Because we do have 2 of these guys trying to make anyway, the basic science bags. And eventually I'm going to need more. I will need a science lab, a crazy science lab eventually. So maybe that's something I'll need to put somewhere else. Because this area here is getting way too cluttered. I'm not happy with how cluttered that's getting. As I say, I might just pull down one of the houses in the middle. And maybe extend these two. Have a bit more of a gap between them. I feel like they're a bit a bit close into each other. I'm not too keen on that, honestly. Or even put a little garden in between the two houses here. Pull the middle house down and have some more houses somewhere else. In fact, I could even have that around here, actually. I could build myself a little like scientist's house, a little like alchemy house, effectively, and I could have more herbs in front of that, or beehives or something like that. Yeah, you know what? That's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to start spreading these houses out a bit more. So we're going to build a couple more. But I also need to finish those bedrooms. I've got too much to do. So much to do. Hopefully they will start making me some, I'll hope start making me some science now. And I can get all the really cool stuff. Alright, so in these bedrooms, we still don't have enough bedrooms. In the wee bunkhouse here. We don't have enough bedrooms, and we also don't have enough. There we go. Don't have enough bedrooms, and we don't have enough. Oh, what am I trying to say here? We don't have enough bedrooms, and we don't have the bedrooms decorated well enough either. They are looking a little bit shabby. That's what I was trying to say. Oh no. I don't want to take the beds away. It's a pain because I've got to then find them on the hotbar again. It takes ages. Alright, there we are. Okay, good. Now I just want to replace the wall here. And we're done with this bedroom. We can leave this one be. She says, not remembering the ceiling. Oh, don't worry, I will do the ceiling, it's fine. The ceiling will be done. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I'm going to take this bed away. Because it's very annoying, and this bed is very annoying. I want to take away any like surplus beds that are in weird places. And then we're going to dig out another room. Why did I do that? What on earth did I do that for? That whole room needs to come back one. Ugh. Oh no. I believe I did that. Ugh. Ick, ick, ick. So basically the doorway to this one needs to be back here. It's super annoying. But that's just life, I guess. That's better. Don't really know what I'm doing here, to be honest. I do need to sort out like all these corridor sections that are just made of like rough stone right now. And it's not even very good having the stone, these like really rough stone bricks either. Okay, so we've got some planks to go down here. And then we'll put down a piece of brickwork there. And then I'm going to need to push back the whole of the wall here. Eventually. No, right now. Right now. How did I get that so wrong? How did I just manage to completely miss that? I'm terrible. Get a little bit blinkered, I guess. A little bit tunnel visioned. And then I'm making one thing and I'm not realising that I've done it all completely wrong and messed something else up. Oh well. Let's just get this flooring in. But I actually don't need to put in all of that. Oh, that's fine. So I need some wooden planks. It's not like we don't have bajillions of those. Now we've got the tree farm, it's a bit better as well. Tree farm and two of those dudes. Two of those workshop dudes. Okay, much better. Torch on that side. We'll pick up all the beds and put them back in. Hopefully before anyone needs to sleep. Obviously I won't be able to recruit any more colonists until I've sorted out the bed situation. I will get this done and they will have beautiful, lovely, cute bedrooms. Not horrible, skanky bedrooms. I put them in like patterns of coated boards and they're lovely. It'll be really pretty. Alright, so now I've got these bedrooms basically sorted. These ones are basically sorted other than I think I've got a ceiling to replace. I can now push backwards. Now, so I'm going to need to push backwards 1, 2, 3 before I start the next one. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually just going to start digging out it from here and just make a 5 by 5 in here. Until I hit the corridor. There we are. That way I know where it's going to start. So we're going to have 1, 2. The door will be here. 3, 4, 5. There we are. Just gives me an idea of where everything's to go. It's going to be like that, this room. Pretty identical to the next room. And again, we'll have it 3 high, because I hate having 2 high rooms. I hope you forgive me for taking the extra time to do that. Some of you will be like, that is so pointless. And some of you will be like, I totally get it. Then we've got a corridor that is 2 wide there. I think I will keep it 3 wide. Unless I particularly want to put in like a door, an extra doorway or something. If I do that, I can build one. That will take me all of 2 seconds. So apparently we've got some unemployed peeps, but we don't have enough beds yet. So it's going to be kind of important to get the bedroom up and running. This particular bedroom. Over here, so I think I need to work on that first. And again, even if I put it in a kind of very rough way, because it may be that I don't have technologists right now. That is actually not meant to be a door, so we'll just put that, close that all up. Pop a torch somewhere for now, just for now, to 3. That's actually quite cute. I wonder if we can do bunk beds. That would be so abusable, wouldn't it? If we could do bunk beds. No, 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 no. But yeah, there's quite a few hours of playtime in this game nowadays. Definitely, it used to be a very, very short game. You'd get to the end of what you could do very, very quickly, but it's definitely getting there now. I will come in and replace the floor, but I want to be able to recruit enough colonists here to make sure that my research is going right. Which was exactly that many. How very handy. I'll just replace that torch. Again, I hate darkness. I hate darkness and I also hate low ceilings. I'm not claustrophobic, you're claustrophobic. I'm not scared of the dark, you're scared of the dark. Okay, I'll just pop in those two. Then technically that is a good bedroom now. Could do with putting some flooring in and stuff like that. There's a few places where flooring needs to be changed in these bedroom areas. We're overall doing pretty well. I'm just going to push this corridor section back. And I'm just going to have a general look around and see where things need to be changed and made prettier. I don't like it staying all horrible. So we should... You know what, I'm going to make more planks for here and make some more planks for my inventory as well. Because they're doing a really good job with the tree farm, but the guys that are making the planks and doing all the workshop stuff are struggling a little bit. So where I can make things myself and make them really fast, I would rather try and do that and let them do the things that only they can do. Maybe I could do with some more of them anyway. So that is all floored properly. That is all floored properly. It's not got a proper ceiling. And that has not got a proper ceiling. I may change the ceilings for something nicer looking once I get something other than wood. I kind of think if I could get a really nice like white block or something, that would be a nice ceiling colour. I'm not too keen on the wooden ceilings, so I'll be honest. Equally, there are some nice brick designs that might be coming up pretty soon that I'll be able to make them out of as well. And I'll probably do a bit of decor changing at that point. Okay. I've run out of planks again. Let's get some more. And then I will have a quick look at my science and just see how we're doing for the science bags and things. 2 out of 5 stoves. You know, a digger would be super useful. Herb farms would be kind of useful. The splitting stump, that would be useful. Very useful. I've got 5 basic science bags in the stockpile now though, so that's doing well. They're doing a good job of getting those. The splitting stump will allow me to take a little bit of the pressure off the guys doing the workshop stuff. We'll specifically have firewood for all the cook stoves and things being made in its own area. And I believe it's a bit more efficient as well. There we are. Room done. This room is done. That room is done. This room is nowhere near done. I'll go and sort the ones up the top first. And the ceiling here as well. That room is done except for under these beds. So I'll sort that out. I would just love to have this whole place properly sorted out, and I would like to have one more bedroom just ready, basically. I should just make like 100 at a time, shouldn't I, really? There we go. I'll put down these beds. 1, 2, 3, 4... Sort the floor out under the beds here, and I'm just going to finish this bedroom off. I won't start making the other one. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to go and do a little bit of making the mine look better, a little bit nicer. Done a lot of work on the bunkhouse this episode. It's basically just something to do while you wait for all the science to cook. Yeah, I said I'd make like 100. Had to do the very last one wrong, didn't I? Classic She Lab move there. Alright, let's get this wall done. Then I'll get the ceiling done, and then I can be like, yep, all the rooms in the bunkhouse are fully done. They're fully what they should be. They're made out of the materials that they should be made out of. And then we'll go back to the mine, and I'll just sort out that miner's bedroom, because I partially blocked it off. Thinking, oh no, it's, you know, the monsters are going to come in here, no. And then obviously I expanded. So now it's got an extra like 10 squares of space in every direction. So it's absolutely fine in that room. It was only 1 square into monster territory. So now I can go in and just take that blocking wall out and make it into a proper sized bedroom, which will be really nice. Okay, so I've taken out the ceiling there. Let's put another one in. So that's my plan for down the mine. And I might make some of the actual mining areas nicer, put some nice walls and things in there. And obviously now we don't have to be blocked off from the sort of lead area. Okay, so I want a nice ceiling in here. Maybe I could carry on with this whole, like, have stone around the edge and then maybe wood in the middle. That might be quite nice. This is a change to what's going on in the bedrooms. We have this sort of thing going on as a border, but like I say, it will be very, very soon. Next couple of episodes I'll have some different blocks I can use. Including some more lighting options. There we are, I think that's pretty nice. Change this one over to brick as well. Or stone block, because brick is something very different. I mean, I can use brick, actually. I do have some bricks. But unfortunately, brick is something that... I'll show you what a brick block looks like. A little bit different. A little bit more red. However, I'm reticent to build with that too much while we still need it for research. But it might be something I start to use or start a little bit. Might be for some of the newer houses or something like that. But until I've got hundreds of brick blocks, it's going to be difficult to build with it. And I need to basically dig out clay for it. I've got 1,000 clay. But I need someone to basically sit with a furnace. So I may need to get a couple more furnaces going. Have like a whole bank of them or something. But for that, I need more bedrooms. So, you know, it's going to be a bit of a process. I love working with the dirt because it's so much faster to deal with. Okay, these guys are all up. Wonderful. That means that now... No one died in the night either, so I figure the slingers and them are doing their job properly. Not getting too overwhelmed by zombies. I may, very soon, once I get some more bedrooms in. See, that's all nice. Another couple of torches in there. I like to have everything kind of the same. Take that one away. There we are. So we've got this cute little underground area with nice ceilings. Put a torch on the end there, I would say. A couple of torches there. That will eventually become another door, though. We've got beds in here. We only have 55 beds right now, so we do need to make one more bedroom. However, I'm going to go to the mines and do a little sorting out down there. I mean, one thing I really need to sort is this horrible, nasty staircase going down. It needs to probably be raised a little bit and made out of nicer blocks and blah, blah, blah. Same with the staircase here. We need to put some nice blocks in it. But then part of me is like, it is a mine, you know. But this bedroom here, however much I'm like, it's a mine, it can be scruffy. At the same time, these guys need a nice bedroom to be in, so I'm gonna sort that out for them. So the wall needs to just be pushed back one. I just pulled it in one because there was a monster threat. I was a little bit unhappy with that. Didn't want monsters coming up through the mine. That's the worst thing. It's terrible. You don't want monsters in your mine. Because you do all this defense to try and stop them coming in at the outside, and then they're coming in from below. That's no good. It's like bugs in RimWorld, or I think in Nemoria there was, the further down in a mine you went, the more likely it was to spawn some horrible monster as well. I think everyone's read Lord of the Rings and they've got that whole like Mines of Moria thing going on, like, dug too deep, now you pay the price. You awoke the monster from below. I mean, I honestly, I don't know why I need to have blaring light in all the bedrooms as well. I kind of probably should keep them dark. I certainly need to sleep in like pitch black, so... I don't know. I think we can suspend belief a little bit with that one. I keep hearing like all the zombies getting killed above, and I'm like, oh no, they're in here. Ah, but they're not. May as well do the floor before I move the beds. But yeah, if you look now, there's like absolutely no chance of a zombie spawning in this area now. Going to move these beds over, and then I can replace the floor over there. I believe even if you remove one block underneath, it still removes the bed. Which in Minecraft, I don't think it does. I think you can sort of work around it in that game. But in this one, not so lucky. Loads of iron here. You're going to get up anytime today. There we are. So another one of those little tiny miners' bedrooms. And we will give them a wooden ceiling as well. And I'll go and check all of the bedrooms in the mines and just make sure that they're all nice and tidy. Then we can work on our next bedroom in the bunkhouse. I'm not sure what I'll do after that. By then, hopefully, there'll be more stuff ready. But definitely using height in this is a good thing, because you're limited for space, sort of width-wise. Oh, everyone's up now. Yay! Welcome! So what we're going to need to do soon, I imagine that we're going to need to probably come down here and make this part of the mine really nice, and put a nice little bedroom in here. And some crates, and get some guys working down here, starting to get the golden coal. Not too worried about that right now. I think I might just work on getting the infrastructure and the beds ready for it all. Simply because I don't need it right now. So I'm quite happy with the 2 layers I've got. I know where the stuff is for the next 2 layers. And I can carry on working on it and making it look nice. But yeah, I've got a lot of work to do on that mine to make it look good, but it's functional and the bedrooms look good. So that's a good start. So we've got bedrooms there, down here, we've got bedroom there, and we're going to start on a bedroom here. Dig that all out. I'm eventually going to be able to start getting the villagers to dig for me, but I will need to do a little bit of work on getting that quite right. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why am I hearing punching? Whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening? What's happening? Where is it? Okay, a red zombie got through. It's dead now. Fought the colonists. But that means to me that We need, well, there should be a day slinger up here. Oh, maybe the day slinger got beaten up. So we might need to get something a little bit more chunky for the daytime. So I'm going to just recruit back to fill the jobs. And then I'm going to finish that bedroom as quickly as I can and get some more beds in it. Oops. I'm so bad. I'm always just like running around the place. So I've taken some of their calories there in the form of berries. And what I can do with berries is I can eat them myself to reclaim a bit of health. Or I can even have like, you know, one of their fish dinners or something, you know. Let's see, if I have a luxury meal, how much does that recover? Wow. Alright then, luxury meals it is. If I need to recover my health, I'll have just one of those. But that did take a few calories away from my colonists. So yeah, just going to really quickly try and get this bedroom done. And then we'll actually have more bedrooms than we've got colonists, which is what I'm trying to aim towards. What I may need to do eventually is to get the corridor to split out and sort of go behind the rooms as well. Or even have rooms like beyond, or even extend the rooms out into longer rooms or something. I'm not sure. But this will do for now anyway. If I can get the room done before I put the beds in, that's really ideal. But it's a pain once you have got all the beds in there and you've got to move them all about. I want to put down beds and never move them again. That's my ideal. Okay, so we can get light in here now. That's wonderful. Good stuff. I'll just take out the ones that need to be replaced in the walls, and then we need to take out the floor and ceiling and replace them with wood, and that's all good stuff. And like I say, I will eventually want to go around and replace all of the wood in the ceilings with something even better. What a lovely room. In fact, I'm not even going to worry about the ceiling for now. I'll get the beds in. And I'll get the daytime archers in. I don't really want to be constantly being messed about with food. Also, I think the food is still going down. It seems like bread production is a bit stilted. We have lots of flour. Plenty enough water. We might actually at this point need either another baker or we have run out of firewood. No, we have firewood. Okay. Cool. Right, our splitting stump is done. Let's do some herb farming. Digging takes a lot more. Bronze ingot. Alright, we'll do a stonemason's workbench and iron smelting. And herb farming. And then we'll do mints and shops. And then we'll do digging, I think. Apparently you can only buy things from the shops, though. I mean, mints is probably going to be the reason why we're going to need to go down to the gold layer, though. I'll say that right now. Bedroom number 6 is done. Pretty sure it's number 6. Right, so actually there's the ideal, almost the ideal number of beds to go in here. 1, 2. Oh no. Okay, they're not going to be the same size. Right, okay, so let's just block it in a little bit. I mean, I could even do that, because that actually gives the place a little bit more of an interest than some of the other places. No, the bed's in the wrong place, dude. Little things like that do help make it look like a slightly different bedroom to all the other bedrooms in the place. Although I do actually really like that sort of aesthetic to it. It looks really cool. I'm tempted to do it in all the bedrooms now. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to do it in that one. So that one can be a bit special. It also doesn't have a very good ceiling right now. But actually, I want to come back. I'll go and put the daytime archer in. I also want to see how well they're doing against the zombies at night. I haven't looked at that in a while. It's probably fine. We're getting red-eyed zombies now. And one single daytime slinger is not good enough against that. So how about we put in one more day slinger. And then a daytime bowman on each side as well. That means we're going to need another 4 people or so. No, it'll be another 3 because we already had 1 day slinger. But that means we'll have a lot more daytime cover if we need it. I'm hoping we won't. Food is still going down. I do believe we need another baker. Because that's really sort of stockpiling. Also, we have a lot of raw fish and lobsters and things like that. So I think we might even need another stove. So I'm going to move these along. I'm going to put in another stove and another oven. Okay, so how about we go like that? Oh, no, wrong one. Wrong way, wrong way. And we'll put in another oven as well. And I'll hire 2 more people for that. So at least they're doing food processing, if nothing else. We've got loads of wheat coming in. And in fact, we could do with another millstone as well. You see how much wheat we've got compared to how much we're actually getting milled. And I'll hire 3 more people just to do food processing. And hopefully that should balance everything out a bit. One more millstone. But I believe I've told it to make quite a lot of bread. Like infinite bread. To make up to 30 beeswax. I might increase that to like 100. There, so they should be a little bit better prepared now. You know what I'm going to do as well? I know. No, I can't even do that. Ooh. You know what I'm going to do? This. And this. And this. And this. And this. And this. And this. There we are. So we've got a full bakery now, unless we want to put things in the middle there. So we might even need to have a bigger bakery. So like I say, I'm considering possibly extending the houses, pulling one of the houses down and putting it somewhere else. Because we're needing double ups of a lot of stuff nowadays. But I do like those buildings. I do think that they are really cute. We're going to be getting our herb gardens pretty soon too. Okay. Now I've sorted out some of the guarding issues that we've had. Let's go and sort out the ceiling in this room. So I've kind of put a lot of stuff underground, mostly because we had some kind of quite serious space limitations. And like I say, I've had some pretty uninspiring results with making massive buildings in this game. It just doesn't look good. What if I did a brick ceiling? No, that would look terrible. What if I did a straw ceiling? Maybe that would look better than a wooden floor and a straw ceiling. I'm just finding the whole wooden ceiling idea not so great. I'm not liking the look of it so much. Yeah, I think straw ceiling looks better, but I'm waiting because I might get another block of something possibly white that would look really good as a ceiling. Or lighter coloured anyway. So I'm going to wait and see if I get any really good blocks, nice blocks. Because what I'm looking for, I'll show you what I'm waiting for, is this stonemason's workbench. And as soon as that is done, in fact, maybe I should not do herb farming for now. Stonemason's workbench and then herb farming. I'll get my herb gardens in, but then I'm also going to get the stonemason's workbench. The herb garden will be like the start of getting things dyed, which is going to be amazing. So yeah. But we've got to have these science bags created for that, and hopefully I've got 2 people working on science bags at all times. So how many have I got? 4 at the moment. Right, I'm going to raise the limit because he's sitting there going, we've got enough. La la la. So how about we try and aim for 20, okay? What's he trying to make that he can't make? He needs flax. You do run out of flax. Wow. Did not realise that that was a thing. Okay, we've run out of flax. The 100 by 100 field of flax was clearly not enough. Why is there no flax farmer here? Why have we got 3 unemployed? Did we get a monster raid or something? Or did I just... Oh, yeah, of course. I just put like 100 different things in. Like extra miller, extra this, extra that. And then I'm like, why don't we have enough people on the flax field? And you guys are struggling for honey and stuff. Okay. So we've got no honey left. Alright, I feel like now would be a good time to maybe move the chickens down here. Nah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just fill this with beehives. That's what I'm going to do. But I really want to make it pretty first. How much grass do I have? 373 grass. Okay, so I can definitely go and make this pretty. Before I put the bees in. It's important. Aesthetics is important, okay? And once I put the bees down, it's like with the beds. Once the bees and things are down, it's harder to make it pretty later on. I know it's really tempting to just do that straight away. I mean, I can make the wall pretty later, which is why I'm not really worrying about it. But that grass is going to be a nightmare to redo once I've stuck beehives all over it. But yeah, definitely looking at the moment for bottlenecks in production of anything. Right, so we can make the stonemason now. Hurrah! I will finish what I'm doing. Let's start the flax stuff then. Not the flax, the herb gardening stuff. Just carry on making this really cute. What I can do though is I can go over here and start putting beehives in. beekeeper. Oops. Beekeeper. Try some 4x8s. And I'll sort this bit out as well. And then I'll be able to see exactly what I can fit in here. Okay. Yeah, I believe this game was based very heavily on there was a mod. I used to love playing it actually when I did play a bit of Minecraft, and it was a mod called Millionaire, and I think people really enjoyed that one. Okay, so 2, 4, and then there'd be room for another 4 in the middle, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that would be perfect actually. That would be pretty darn perfect. Once I get this all replaced, I'm going to be able to get about 6 more beehives in here. I probably will put in 2 or 3 to start with. And then I'll probably remove the ones at the top as well. Herb farming is ready. Oh, having 2 bag producers, very good. It's getting through this super fast. A life science bag. A dyer's table. Requires hollyhocks. So I'm going to have to start putting down my herb gardens for that. Mints and shops. Oh, traders is done. Cool. I will start doing... Oh, iron smelting is also done. Wow! That's a lot of science today, isn't it? Good grief. So dyeing, I'm going to have to put in an extra field for that. So I'll need to work on that properly. Military science bag requires iron swords, which I can't make yet. Okay, so these bags I can't do yet. Can't do that yet. Wax tablet. Basic science. Coated planks. Iron rivets and beeswax. I can't do any of that yet. Lights. Iron rivets. Wrought iron. So it's all iron making stuff. I think I will start the science on mints and shops then, because that's one of the only things I can do without having either a herb that I've just researched or the iron. So I'd like them to get on with something while I'm preparing this new bee area. And I have learned my lesson about, you know, prepare an area properly, make it look the way you want as soon as you can. Because the less stuff you've got on it and you need to dig back up, the easier it's going to be to make it look nice. Something like a beehive area, you're just totally going to need. Yeah, something like a beehive area, you're going to need grass there, because if you put dirt down, or have any dirt anyway, it's not going to change, like the fields will change to dirt. The beehives are just going to sit on top of there, and anything underneath is just going to look dead ugly. So that's the be-all end-all with that one, really. We'll get this all sorted out, and then we'll get the beehives in. And yeah, it takes a little longer. But I try and get things to do with science and stuff like that done in the meantime. How are they doing for honey now? They've got 5. How are they doing for the raw beeswax? They've got 6. Okay. Probably even just 1 extra bee area over here would be fine. But I think if I'm going to have more archers in, I'm going to need more chickens than I've got. Just while I'm at it. Yeah, no. For some reason I have several hundred stone in my inventory. I have absolutely no idea where the center of this is either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kind of there, I guess. Although I've given up trying to get the fields and the paths to all line up. Don't think I'm ever going to get that to work properly. That's some serious planning on sizes. And you kind of need to know what the sizes are before you start for that. And I don't always know. I'm still learning about the game all the time. This playthrough has been a lot more efficient than many of my other playthroughs though, so I'm quite pleased with it. And again, just before I put the torch down, I may as well put the correct block in. And you know what? Why not just finish this wall off? Because I've basically done all of it now. And then we're going to go and make some herb fields. In the area that I had designated for herb fields. I'm considering having like a little beekeeper's cottage in here as well. That might be quite cute to have like little housing areas. And I could certainly have another one of these shelters here. But I could also maybe even have a sort of an L-shaped house or something around here. Especially if I push this back. I could have like a big bunkhouse in the front there. And a big workshop area in the front there. And then I can pull down the other cottages I've got for it. And what I'd have is I'd have a house and I'd have rooms in the house. I find that by splitting it up like that, it's a bit easier to work out where to put all of the different workshop squares, the workshop blocks. So like here, it goes all the way around the room, you see. So that's what I would be having. I'd be having like a bedroom like you've got down here. For example, a bedroom of this size, and then I'd maybe have like workshops all along each side and all the way around the room, basically. So that would be the idea. I would pull down these cottages, I think, and maybe have this as basically an entire herb farm area. So, I promised you a herb farm, so let's get that sorted. Just before the end of the episode, because I have basically done a massive episode again, because this is what always happens to me. So let's go with hollyhock first. So, how big is this area though? Because I want to divide it by 3. So I'd like to start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I should put something less difficult to break down. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Now 27 is divisible by 3, but I also need to leave 2 blocks as well, so it's going to be uneven. There's nothing I can do about it. Because 27 is 3 lots of 9. So if I make them 8 from each side, and then I'll put 1 in the middle, basically. So, hollyhock tool. That's 8. Then we'll go to this end and we'll do alkanet, and we'll do 8 of that. And then we'll do wolfsbane in the middle. No, wrong. I want it here. Wolfsbane in the middle, and that one will just be 9 instead. That's fine. Yay! Herbs! We have herbs. The calories are still okay. Ish. Oh, I need more beds again. Every time. Okay, so next episode, we're going to get more beds, so that our new herb farms can be done. I mean, I could even move the workshop somewhere and make a massive workshop somewhere else and turn these into tiny bedrooms. That would be quite cute as well. But yes, regardless, that's all going to be for next time. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you would like to see more colony survival, please subscribe and I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.